because children are mean. And that's how many years? 17, 18, 19, 20. If you don't know by now, I don't want to call myself an olodo, but close. We finally hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel, and it's been a long time coming, guys. Hi guys, how are you all doing? It's been a while that I sat down here face to face to talk to you guys. I've been uploading videos, but they've all been short and makeup tutorials. I just do makeup and that's it. You guys have not really been I have not brought you into the happenings of my life. So that's what this video is going to be about. I'll be doing my makeup still. I want to do my makeup while I bring you guys up to date about some of the things that have been happening so far, and also just catch up. So this is a makeup and yap video, okay? I'll not be talking about the products as I do my makeup in this video, but I'll leave a list of everything that I use in the description box. I have done my eye makeup already. I did that and I have my lashes on, so we are just going to be focusing on the rest of my makeup in this video. If you're interested in any of the products that I use, check the description box. And I think that that's all of the housekeeping that we need to do, so let's just get into the video. I'm not sure when you guys will be seeing this video, but I'm filming it what's today, the first week of April, I hope. I think March has finished. Yeah, we should be in April. See me, I'm not even sure the month of the year that we are in. Let me I'm wearing my wristwatch. Yep, this is the first week in April, and this year has been really fast. I think it's been fast and it's been slow. January was not as long as I thought it was going to be. Then February dragged on for too long. Then March sped by, and now we are in April, which is really exciting, but also like, why is the year running? Who wants to get old? You need to calm down, especially because there's so much to be done and very little time. So the way the year is speeding past, it's just like, okay, calm down, calm down. But generally I've been good. I think that year has not been bad so far. I'm settling into my mommy role now, even though it's still like a difficult journey that I'm trying to navigate. I mean, I don't think I've done anything that is this difficult in my life. This mommy thing is really trying to kick my butt, but I'm showing it that I am equally as strong. I'm ready for whatever it brings my way. So that's generally what I have been up to, just taking care of myself, trying to focus on work, also mommying as well. I started the year late, like I didn't jump into like the whole new year, new me sort of arrangement. I took my time, tried to settle into my role, and then find like a balance between all of the things that I'm juggling. So far life has been good. Everything has been nice, everything has been fine. I have been good health-wise. My family is good, thank God. Nobody has had any serious accident or any cause for concern. So God has been good. God has been faithful, even though things have not been easy generally, like economy-wise. A lot of people are struggling this period, God. Well, we thank God for life, we thank God for everything, and I'm really looking forward to the rest of the year. I'm excited for what the future holds. I found a balance, I think, with like my work, YouTube, momming, and all of the things that I do. So I'm hoping that I maintain the groove that I am in currently. If you notice, I've been posting regularly, and that's just because I have just sort of chaotically arranged everything in my life to just give me time for everything that I need to do. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the rest of the year. Now to YouTube. we finally hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel, and it's been a long time coming, guys. It's been a long time coming. I started this channel in 2017, I think. It wasn't 2016, it was 2017. That's how many years? 17, 18, 19, 20. If you don't know by now, I don't want to call myself an olodo, but close. What was I counting? 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's 8 years, guys. 8 years. And I am just hitting 1,000 subscribers this year. I think we got to 1,000 in February or maybe late January. I can't remember right now. It was mixed feeling, honestly, because I know 1,000 is not going by like the YouTube criteria, judgments, comparing myself with people who started at the same time as me. 1,000 subscribers is not like a huge milestone, but given how long it took me to get here, I know that I'm supposed to pat myself on the back. It might not look like a big thing to celebrate, but for me it is, and I am going to celebrate it. In fact, I have celebrated it, which is why I'm also mentioning it here, because I think that it was something that took me a long time to achieve. So I feel like maybe I am on the right track now to continue to grow this channel. Because if you watched the video, I think it was either the first video that I posted this year or last year, the last video of last year, I complained about how poorly this channel is doing in terms of like views, subscriber count, yeah, that's watch hour and stuff. This channel is really doing badly, which was why I decided to like open a different channel, which I'm also actively uploading on, just to like compare what's the issue with this one is. So this channel has some issues that I'm still trying to figure out. But the fact that the subscriber count is growing means like there's a bit of progress, but it's still not growing as well as I would want it to. I think that there's room to do more. I think that it should be doing more, especially with like my long content views and stuff. So I don't know. I'm doing everything that I know how to do. I'm doing everything that is in my power to do. I've watched like a lot of videos, a lot of tutorials. I've read up on like how to get out of this YouTube funk, and I have been experimenting and just implementing different things that I am finding to just see what works and what is not working. Even with my content as well, I've been trying to do more beauty related stuff so that I gain my core audience before implementing like other things that I do on this channel. So yeah, I've been experimenting a lot, so hopefully I find what works and then we stick to that so that the growth that we are seeing continues to improve. That's my plan for the rest of the year for content creation. I want to get my YouTube channels, now that I have to a place where I feel like comfortable, where I know that I have carved like my own house in this YouTube compound. So that's what I'm trying to do, which is why I have been consistent. I mentioned in that video that I was referring to as well that I'm trying to take this content creation thing really serious now. I haven't been taking it seriously before, so I'm hoping that you guys are seeing the difference now compared to all of the other years that I've been on here and not showing up as much. So hopefully that begins to pay off. If you have like any advice, any help, any suggestions, something that you want to see more of, leave that in the comment section. I will keep asking you guys for what you want to see, because it's one thing to create what I think that you guys want to see, is wanting to create content that I love to create. But at the end of the day, I want you guys to watch those videos as well. So I will definitely keep asking you for your opinion. So don't get tired of sharing that. Just let me know in the comment section what you guys want to see more of, and I will do more of that. Those are the two major updates that I wanted to share with you guys in this video. But I also wanted to talk about this Netflix show, Adolescence, that I watched recently. And honestly, I don't think I've watched anything scarier. I might be exaggerating, obviously, but that was a scary thing for me to watch. And I have been seeing like a lot of discourse around it, how the video was filmed, fascinating. It was filming like one shot non-stop, whatever. People who are film geeks are concentrating on that, and people who are parents and concerned about the story are also talking about like the whole storyline of the movie. And that is what piqued my interest as well, because I am now a mother and I have all of the fears that any mother will have. And that movie scared me. Like, it scared me really badly. And a lot of the discourse that I've seen around it are coming from the angle of how unbelievable it is that the boy actually committed such a gruesome crime. And in my head, I have empathy for him, because children are mean. Imagine how badly the boy would have felt to kill her. The amount of bullying that he would have undergone in the hands of like his peers, the girl, her friends, her clique of friends, and like all of the people who made fun of him in school, that pushed him to do something that bad. And it just made me wonder, are kids born with like this meanness? Kids who bully, are they born with that wickedness in them? Because I went to a boarding school. I went to like an all-girls boarding school, and there were characters in that school that I cannot believe now that those people, their moms, they have their own kids, and that they came from homes, because the sort of wickedness that they displayed in school, it was unbelievable to me, especially at that age. We were all very young, very innocent. At least I thought so. I went straight from primary school to boarding house. I think I was about 10. Yeah, I just turned 10. My birthday is in August, we resumed in September. So I just turned 10 when I went to boarding school, and I was a child. Like, I was imagine a 10-year-old. That boy was 13. The boy in the movie is 13. So I was way younger when I went to boarding school. And to be fair, my peers, my classmates were not as mean until we got into senior secondary. But we had seniors who were in senior secondary, and they did really mean things to juniors, to us. And it just made me wonder, why are kids that wicked? They would defend themselves and say they did it to them when they came in, so they had to do the same thing to people who are coming after them. And to me, that's just very wicked behavior. It's very wicked behavior. And if we keep tracing it, like, those people that did it to you, did they not come from homes? Don't they have parents? How wicked are their parents? Like, where did they see this sort of behavior being portrayed, that they now have the mind to do it to other people? It's just very weird. And my situation was not even as bad as my older siblings, who went to like a more I don't even know what to call that, their school. Bear in mind that this school that I'm talking about, that my siblings went to, and the one that I went to, they are different schools. They are run by religious people. Like, I went to a what they call formation house. It was run by reverend sisters, and I don't want to call the congregation. My siblings, my elder brother and sister, went to the same school. They just had like a boys and girls version of the school. They don't live together. They are separate school, but they have the same name. Just the school boys, the school girls. They lived separately, but it was owned by the same people and ran by like the same person. It was the Reverend Father, I think, that owned the school. And if those sort of schools are that mean, imagine what federal government colleges, or like private owned schools look like. It was bad. It was really, really bad. I had friends who were in federal government college then, and they would tell you the things that happen in their school and you cannot believe it. It's just like a scary, scary thing to witness, a scary, scary reality to face. I'm not sure why I've always seen it differently anyways. I was going to say that I'm not sure why I'm seeing it differently now, but I know that I have always had a problem with bullies in school. I've always had a problem with people who abuse authority. I have always had a problem with that. But now I have this fear that my child is going to go through the same. So, and I don't want that for my child. And I know for a fact that nothing has changed. This one is making me passionate. I'm trying not to be very passionate and angry about the whole thing, but I know for a fact that nothing has changed, especially the school that I went to. Nothing has changed. Maybe in recent years, maybe in the last year or two, maybe they've changed things, but 3-4 years ago things are still the same. Because there was this case then that came up in the, I've been blending this blush for a long time. Let me just complete it down. Yeah, I was saying there was this case that sprung up on the Facebook page of the school that I attended. So apparently an ex-student who was actually my junior, I knew that girl in school, is a nurse in a hospital somewhere, and during the course of her duties, a current student in that school came in with serious injuries that someone in authority in the school, not a student now, like one of the people who run the school, had inflicted on the child. So the mom brought the girl into the hospital that the ex-student was working in. So she came on the page, and I think it was like out of anger and just the pain to see that something that is so barbaric is still happening. So apparently the story is that the girl disrespected this person in question, and the person beat her black and blue. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. And when she put it in that group, granted her tone was like harsh and rude and disrespectful, but in a situation like that she wasn't intending to be nice. She was intending to call them out. So she did not intend to be nice about the whole thing. And students like myself, all of us went to that same school because we are all in the group on Facebook. We are defending the person who inflicted the injury on a child. And it just made me wonder, what is it that a child said to you that made you beat her enough for, this is a boarding school, for her mom to come to the school, take her out, and then take her to the hospital? What is that crime that the child did? Why not suspend her? Why not expel her? Why do you have to beat a child to the point of drawing blood just because you can? Why? And the thing that even got to me, like the thing that pissed me off the most, were people who went through the school asking, and what did she do? She was disrespectful. Why would she speak in that manner? Why would she do? Children of nowadays, in my head I'm like, these are all moms, or mostly moms, who are raising kids. And it just sparked a lot of debate, and I just realized that, man, we have a long way to go as people, as a society, because the defense then was that's how to train children. Children of these days, they don't hear. She must have done something so bad to evoke that kind of anger. First of all, people who have anger issues should not be in charge of children. If you cannot control yourself and control your anger, you have no business being maybe like a teacher, a headmistress, a whatever. It's now in secondary school where it's mostly adolescents, teenagers, and people who are coming of age that are like the most difficult set of children to deal with, that you now want to go with your anger issues. Like, they will definitely annoy you, but it is up to you as the older person, as the one who has more sense, to de-escalate issues instead of beating them black and blue. And it was just so weird. So during that discourse, a lot of people were now bringing up like their own trauma, what they went through, and how like barbaric some of the things that we had to do is. Somebody mentioned how we had to cut grass and carry block. I'm not even joking, like cement, bricklayer sort of block, the things we did. God. And people are saying that school made them who they are, that if they did not have to go through that training, they will not learn anything. And I had to ask, what did cutting grass teach you? Did you become a gardener or a farmer? What is the lesson that kneeling with your knees teaches you? What is that lesson? There was a time when my class in secondary school was like the noisiest class in the whole school, and for our punishment for like a week or 2 weeks, every morning after assembly we will go to like the main gate and then walk on our knees back to our class just because. So let me not turn this video into like recounting trauma, but it's just so, I don't even know the word to use, but it's just like a frustrating situation. And that movie just really sparked something in my head that nah, I think that parents need to do better. They need to pay more attention to their kids. Stop raising bullies. I don't totally blame parents, because a lot of these things, I have met people who come from good homes and then they mix with the wrong crowd and they turn into something else. So I don't know if parents are like 100% at fault, but they kind of have a hand in it, because at the end of the day, your child is your responsibility. You cannot leave your child up to society to train. You have to be the person to take responsibility. So for their actions, for anything that they do, you take responsibility for that. Don't be shocked that your child turned the way that they turned. You have to, take responsibility for that. But yeah, as you can see, that movie really sent me off. It did something to me. My camera battery died, so I had to complete the rest of my makeup off camera. But I think that I have covered everything that I wanted to speak about in this video. So this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed watching, give this video a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.